Tonight's game is brought to you by Endeavor Communications. Internet speeds up to a gig. Learn more at weendeavor.com. 12 pages have been turned in the 2023 calendar, and we kick off 2024 at Tucker Court here on the campus of Cloverdale High School. Happy New Year, everybody. Alongside my partner and good friend Jan Bozier, I'm John Cupo, and we welcome you to a matchup between the Owen Valley Patriots and the Cloverdale Clovers on the IHSAA Sports Network. And Jan, it's a new year. Both of these teams, okay, we look at the records. 2-13 for the Cloverdale Clovers, 4-13 for the Owen Valley Lady Patriots. But we do know it's January. Sectional draws are coming up soon here. They can restart. This is a reset for both clubs. Someone has to walk out of here with a victory tonight, get some momentum. I think we're going to have a great ball game tonight.
You know, listen, these girls could care less right now what the records are, and their coaches are not talking about the records. Now, this is about playing hard, getting a little better, and with 6 and 7 games respectively remaining, getting competitive for the sectional. What the record is for these girls mean nothing. You know, we had a reference game a couple of weeks ago with two teams that were struggling. It ended up being one of the best games we've had all year. And that's what you kind of hope here tonight. They'll just play hard and do their best and see if you can get some improvement.
It's been a while since both of these teams played, not playing until late of the 2023 season, both playing in tournaments. It was Cloverdale and the Jenny Marietta State Farm Holiday Classic, going 1-2 in that. They bookend 2 losses to Northview and Clay City with the win versus South Vermilion. And Owen Valley at the Tobiaho Classic, 4 games in 2 days, lost all 4. But it's new, it's exciting, it's time to go in 2024, get some momentum, and we're going to have a great game here on the IHSAA Sports Network. So we're ready for tip, and we are underway here at Tucker Court. Here's Amelia Haga running the point up top, and they'll kick it out to the wing. And that's a double dribble right off the bat. So an early turnover for the Clovers.
Well, and that's going to be one of our keys as we talk about keys to the game. Shot selection will be so big today. Get to the free throw line. And number 3, don't turn it over. That's one of the things that has just kind of haunted both these teams is turning the ball over and not having good starts. So don't turn it over. Be patient.
So the Lady Patriots in control now. Here's Cammie King into the lane, kick out. Working the three-point line, trying to get something in the lane. Lily Smith still working up top, being patient here, running the offense.
Cloverdale playing a little bit of a matchup zone at 2-3 and just trying to match up where the ball's at.
Cammie King in the lane, got a little tied up. She's trying to get there, but she's going to walk. So 2 turnovers early by both teams. Jan, that was a long set by the Lady Patriots, but not able to get anything, and they caused a turnover.
Yeah, that's one thing that they've got to work on. I like the fact they're coming right back with the press because they're trying to make something happen, and there you go. That forces your team, John, to be aggressive. When you sit back and just wait on a team in the half court, a team that's trying to get better, I like the fact he's pressing.
Smith got a hand on it, but stays with the Clovers. They'll keep the pressure on. They break it. Trying to get to the lane. Haga, but that ball was knocked away, but it'll stay with Cloverdale.
Yeah, both these schools, really, really good schools. Glad that we could be here today. Thank you, Endeavor, for making this all possible, Cloverdale. And we've been to Owen Valley many times. Great
Here's
school.
Haga with the 3 ball, no good. Rebounded by Mallory Owen. Here's a kick out. Now back to Lily Smith, and they're going to swing it all the way into the corner. Here's Bixler. She got tied up, but there's going to be a foul on the baseline. Oh, she stepped on the baseline.
Yeah, just ran out of real estate. Good defense there by the Clovers, cutting off that baseline. That's what you want to do.
So about $1:30 into this one. We're still scoreless.
You talk about 2 really, really young teams. Very few seniors, 2 on one and 3 on the other. So a lot of young kids.
There's a turnover, but no good off the rim. And that ball goes.
There you go.
So we have our first 2 of the game. Hannah Bixler pops it in. And we have a tie-up, and that ball's stripped. In transition, here's a layup ahead. Pump fake, no good front iron. Rebounded by the Lady Patriots, and probably get a double dribble there. We do.
Well, at least the hustle was there. Lily Smith going hard after the ball. I tell you, the fact the full court pressure, and they're getting a little bit of action.
So we'll call it 30-second timeout. Endeavor Communications, thanks you so much for watching today's presentation of local high school hoops. We are proud to be part of this event and wish all the athletes good luck during this competition. Together with our members, Endeavor Communications is committed to helping our local community thrive. For more information about the communities we serve and services we offer, visit us at weendeavor.com.
Owen Valley calling a quick timeout there. Trace Temples, and he's enthusiastic. I love that. Listen, that's what it's all about. Just develop a young team. He's trying to just coach his young girls, keep them patient, and just learn the game. That's a really good timeout.
And as we saw in that timeout, Jan, is that Trace Temples sitting at 99 wins in his career. So starting off 2024, this one could be a big one, number 100 to add to his resume.
It would be.
So Cloverdale breaks the press. This is Emily Mann now. She gets into the lane. And see if they end. She's going to go to the line for two. We'll see who they call that on. So that'll go on Kaylin Green, her first, and that's going to send Emily Mann, the 5'9" senior, to the line. See if she can get Cloverdale on the board. And she sinks it.
There you go.
Nice
listen,
looking stroke.
She's one of the seniors. And if you're a senior, you're looking at like, listen, I've got 7 guaranteed, maybe 8 if I could get this team. And you got to think that way as a leader.
Off the heel, no good. So she hits the front end, but can't hit the backside of the 2-shot free throw. So it's 2-1, Lady Patriots. Into the lane. Here's a long 3-ball. Front iron, no good. Rebound there.
Home Valley doesn't shoot the 3 real well, about 18%. But listen, the only way you're going to get better if it's there to get a good shot.
Nice look down low, but couldn't finish. So it's going to stay with Cloverdale on the baseline. There's Coach J.J. Wade, also the athletic director here at Cloverdale. Keeps all the athletes in check and
double duty.
All that. So
busy man.
He's got a lot on his plate.
Yes, he does.
But tonight he's concentrating to see if he can get that win. Haga trying to get in the lane, but stripped. Another turnover. Lady Patriots push down the lane.
Good pass.
Good pass down underneath, but couldn't finish.
Love the pass, John. Love the pass.
Good look from Lily Smith, but Mallory just a little heavy on the board. And there's a turnover. And Emily Mann will get this in. Still pressure from the Lady Patriots and a little bit of trouble.
Well, the obvious thing, we talk about this in a lot of telecasts when you're press, is you cannot dribble in a press. Pass and move. Get it to the middle. Get it to the middle as much as you can.
And finds Haga right in the middle. She breaks it. Some numbers. Tries to take it herself right hand. Off front iron, no good, but she'll go to the line.
It looked like she may have had an opportunity there just to the left of her, but she decides you got to make a quick decision so you can't falter. Take a look. Maybe a bounce pass, but I think she may have seen the defender out of the back of our. Listen, if they don't stop you, go ahead and take it strong, and she did.
Siri Ford was there, and that ball no good. So Cloverdale still stuck at 1, trying to tie this up. See if she can get in on this free throw here. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Green. She's going to push to the left. Kick out, 3-ball. Got it.
There you go. That's the way you get a good 3. Is take it inside, kick it out. Good 3-point shot.
Cammie King was able to set her feet, knock down the triple. 5-1 Owen Valley.
And when your feet's set, you got a much better shot at hitting the 3.
So Cloverdale looking for some offense. Here's a kick out thrown into no man's land, but recovered by Green. Here's Haga again. And good pressure defense from the Lady Patriots. Can't get anything going, but there's going to be a foul there. And a If that's on green, that's going to be her second.
Yeah, that'd be early, too. 4:09, then you don't want to get the second early. Not to set her down with 2. That's unfortunate for her. That's kind of fact you don't want to get that far away from the bucket, but sometimes it just happens.
So that brings in the senior Taylor York in for Coach Trace Temples. And Haga just getting hounded by Lily Smith. But here's the man.
Well, you're right. She's just overplaying, pressuring. I like it.
Now she gets in a lane. Knocked away by Smith. So the pressure defense. And there's going to be a foul that's going to go on Sarah Nichols. Hannah Bixler with good pressure towards the rim.
Well, Owen Valley's, they're playing it just about a half step quicker than Cloverdale is right now. So the Clovers need to match the tempo of Owen Valley.
And she sinks it. So Bixler has 3 for the Lady Patriots.
Down there you see the really good defense. Just kept pressuring and paid off.
And she got both. So Hannah Bixler leading the way with all scores with 4. Extends the Owen Valley lead to 6, 7-1. Clovers need a bucket. Haga trying to, here's man now. Baseline jumper off the rim. Backside rebound, but knocked away by the Lady Patriots. Into the lane. Tied up, but a foul. So it could be either Haga or man here. We'll see what they call it on.
One of the things you're always trying to teach young people is stop the ball. Stop the ball. And that time, the ball never got stopped, and you as an offensive player need to recognize that, and if they don't stop you, you keep going. That's exactly what Bixler did. She's a pretty good player, averages 8 points a ball game.
Can't hit the front end of the two-shot foul.
And the key for her is she's just a freshman. She doesn't look a freshman.
And she gets the back end there. So she's up to 5 points, leading all scorers. That foul was given to Amelia Haga. But she's just having all sorts of trouble trying to get by Lily Smith. And we have a tie-up.
Right now, the Lady Patriots are playing a little quicker and with a little more emotion, and it's just paying off.
And you can see right there, Amelia Haga just a little bit frustrated. The body language kind of tells it
Yeah.
all. We still have 3 minutes left here in the first quarter.
I would think if my leading scorer was a freshman, I got to feel pretty good about the future, right?
Trace Temples is very excited about his club. Said the record is not indicative of how they play. They come out, play hard every night.
Now, when you have the lead, shot selection is so important.
York with the jumper, no good. Ball skipped around, good save. And good hustle by both teams. It ends up in the hands of Haga. And she's in the corner. A nice play there to deflect it off of Bixler.
And we've seen right there how the Lady Patriots stopped the ball. And that's what we were talking about, stopping the ball, stopping it. And they did a really good job that time.
Siri Ford turns it over into the hands of Cammie King. Here's Smith. Swing it all the way around. Cloverdale still in that 2-3 zone. Baseline drive, little floater offside the backboard, no good. Haga now on the run out, but that ball tipped away, back in the hands of Bixler. She'll put it up with the right, couldn't get it, but she'll go to the line again.
Cloverdale's big mistake right now is just they're trying to dribble through these pressure and traps, and it's just causing them havoc controlling the ball. They got to get that ball, keep their head up, and just pass through it versus dribble through it. They'll get there.
So that goes on Nichols, her second. And Bixler can't hit that one.
See, there's dribbling again. And as you bring it down, especially because the Patriots have shown they're going to pressure you. So just slow down. You got plenty of time. Pass through that press versus dribble, and that's exactly what he's talking to her about. That's good coaching.
You can see Coach J.J. Wade there talking to his senior guard. Bixler can't hit that one, so we're still stuck at 8-1, but good pressure here, but Lily Smith just a little bit too handsy there. And she's going to pick up the foul. That'll be her first. So with a minute 46 here, Owen Valley does have 14 fouls, so one more will start sending Cloverdale to the line.
Oh.
And there's a steal. York right in the middle, trying to figure out what to do with it. Kick out. Here's a corner jumper, no good. York with the rebound, throws it up, no good. Mann with the rebound.
Good rebound that time by Emily Mann. Good
pass. It down, good pass down low. Got it.
There you go. Really good look that time. Got somebody down low. Let's see if that gets the Clovers going.
Keely McSwine, the freshman, comes in off the bench and gets the 2.
And then still.
So now the pressure is picked up for Cloverdale, forcing 2 turnovers.
You always have coaches tell you, listen, if your opponent's playing harder than you, the obvious is in front of you. You've got to play as hard as they are.
Well,
and Cloverdale's picked it up.
Jan, you said it. You mentioned Emily Mann, the senior's got to be a leader out there.
That's exactly right.
She's been leading this charge right here with the 2 plays back-to-back.
And that's the coach's expectations. Captains and seniors, the expectation are you are the leaders. Verbal and show by example.
York on the kick out, tries to go one-on-one against Mann, shut off and knocked away by Mann. Back in the hands of, here's Smith now. Bixler, 3-ball. Off the heel, no good. Mann with the rebound.
Good check out by Mann. That's the way to check out right there.
She's doing a little bit of everything.
Yep.
Coming up on 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Will be if Cloverdale could find something here with 31 seconds, they'd cut the gap.
That was a good cut. McSwine found her, but now another turnover.
She should have just went up. Yep.
Smith and the Lady Patriots will hold for the final shot. Down low. Kayla Ham got fouled. That's a 4th team foul, so they had one to give before sending the Lady Patriots to the line.
Well, Ham's just a junior. She got herself in really good position down at the lower block, got her the ball.
So Lily Smith, who's just played tenacious defense against Melee Haga, will get a break for Elizabeth Hogan. Bixler down the lane. Kick out, no good. Got a rebound. Ball's on the ground. Tip up and got it.
Stayed with it and has something to show for it at the buzzer.
So Layla Ham, with the clock kicking down, was able to get the rebound, put it up, get it off glass, knock it down for 2. And at the end of the first quarter, it's the Owen Valley Lady Patriots 10, the Cloverdale Clovers 3. We'll be back for the second quarter on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Want lightning-fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town. So you can download huge files in a flash. Stream videos at blazing speeds. And game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast. And contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
Endeavor Communications would like to say welcome to this Western Indiana Conference rivalry. We are proud to be a part of this local event and wish all the athletes good luck during this competition. Together with our members, Endeavor Communications is committed to helping our local community thrive. For more information about the communities we serve and services we offer, visit us at weendeavor.com.
Well, one of these teams is in 2A and the other's in 3A. Owen Valley, the 3A ball club, although they are in the same conference.
Haga got into the lane but got denied by Mallory Owen. Ball knocked away. So back to the Clovers, down 7.
I thought Owen Valley played pretty well in that first. I thought Cloverdale played better late in that first period, but Owen Valley set the tone early, and they have a lead to show for it.
That ball kind of tossed into nowhere and off a couple hands, and it ends up in possession of the Lady Patriots. So, Jen, the question is now, you see the 3 points on the scoreboard, is where is this offense going to come from?
Well, honestly, the offensive problem is more taking care of the basketball than it is really anything offensively. They've just got to find a way to be a little more patient, make passes versus dribble. And if they can do that, offense will slowly come.
We did see some good cuts. It's just that they're not putting the shot up once they get that shot.
You can't shoot if you turn it over. There's a turnover. Yep. And the other problem, John, you have when you turn the ball over, you interrupt your offensive flow. So those are two negatives that when you have a little bit of trouble with the turnover bug, that it really affects your flow and shot selection on the offensive side. Let's see if they can get it straightened out here.
And Haga able to break the press, gets into the lane, but stripped away by Bixler. And a foul. It might be on Keely McSwine. It is.
Foul on 24, Keely McSwine, her first, team's first.
So really what we've seen here, Jan, from Owen Valley is that the freshman, Hannah Bixler, is kind of doing a little bit of everything.
She
gets
really
her
is.
hands in the ball. She gets in the passing lanes.
She is Mrs. Excitement and very young, so that's super exciting to see such a young lady really be as good as she is.
Good pass down low, but Mallory Owen couldn't finish. We got a hold.
Foul number 5, Mallory Owen, her first, team's first. Back in for the Patriots, number 3, Kimmy King.
Owen Valley really rotating people in and out of the bench. By doing so, they keep the legs fresh, and therefore you can press a little more.
And right there, Cloverdale able to break the press just by, as you said, Jan, passing the basketball. Here's a long 3.
Oh, count it, baby.
Emily Mann.
Now we're going. Mann from 26. I love it.
She channeled her inner Damian Lillard on that one.
was-
Shot her deep from the logo.
Downtown. I love it.
The lead cut to 4.
That's exactly what the Clovers needed.
Let's see if that can get white and green a little momentum. Trap on Bixler, and the ball is loose, but picked up by Owen. It's going to swing. So Lady Patriots having trouble beating. Now they've switched to a 3-2 zone.
I like it when you switch defenses. It always causes that offense just to have to hesitate a little bit and think about what offense they were going to run.
And just swinging the basketball, trying to find. Now down low to Owen.
Defense much better by the Clovers.
Bixler got a seam, but it was blocked.
That's a good no call.
Ball on the ground, tie up, and I believe that's going to go in favor of Cloverdale.
Good no call. Hands are straight up. The officials, for the most part, will give you defensive possession if you keep those hands straight up, and that's exactly what she did not. That's good defense without fouling.
We'll
That's
stay
always
here.
the key.
Owen Valley on the baseline. Here's a drive. Shot off the rim, and just got everything except the bottom of the net.
Boy, Mann again on the rebound. Mann shooting. She's come alive.
Here she is off her fingertips, and
that ball's thrown a little behind her.
Patriots ball.
she was looking at the rim and just forgot the basketball on that one.
30-second timeout, Owen Valley.
So we'll take a 30-second timeout. So, Jan, we're about two and a half minutes into this one. The defense of Cloverdale's picked up. Owen Valley still tuck at 10. We see the 1-3 ball from Emily Mann, the senior, who was making those key plays at the end of the first quarter to really not let Owen Valley get much done. There were a couple missed opportunities on the offensive end for Cloverdale, but you said it, the senior, Emily Mann, really starting to take control of this Clovers team.
Well, we talk about this in a lot of broadcasts. Tempo is such an important thing, but when you say the word tempo, a lot of fans go, that means up pace. That's not what tempo means. Tempo is what makes you comfortable as a team. Could be a little slower, could be a little faster. And Cloverdale's now starting to play at a little bit of a tempo they seem to be a little more comfortable with, and the turnovers are starting to slow down. So that's key for them, to stay at a tempo that they're comfortable with.
So now Lily Smith. Here's King. And we got a bump there, and that's, see if that goes against Gracie Haga. It is.
Listen, it doesn't matter if you win by 1 or by 30. Win's a win. And the key for Cloverdale, John, is to stay within striking distance. And so far, 2-possession game.
So still in the 3-2. Good defense by Melia Haga. Knocked out of bounds, but it's going to stay with Owen Valley.
Much better defense by the Clovers. They're moving their feet, and that's what the coach is excited about there. You teach it, but until you see it and see it applied, that's what you want.
Here's Bixler. It's going to go up top. Here's a 3-ball. Off the side iron, no good. Bixler there to clean it up, and she got it.
Well, she didn't get checked out by the Clovers that time, and she's always on the move. I like it.
So Hannah Bixler leading all scorers with 7. It gets the lead back to 6 for the Lady Patriots.
Well, the Patriots, I think, and you're right, they had 10 at the first period. They've only scored 2.
Emily Mann got into the lane. And just lost it.
Cloverdale for timeout.
It's a full timeout, so we'll take 1 too. You're watching the Owen Valley Lady Patriots against the Cloverdale Clovers on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Want lightning fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town, so you can download huge files in a flash, stream videos at blazing speeds, and game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast and contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
The score is 12-6. The Owen Valley Lady Patriots have doubled up the Cloverdale Clovers, but Jan, with the thing about the second quarter, as we come up to just around 4 minutes left here, is that Owen Valley's only been held to a bucket here. The defense have picked up for the Clovers. They have the 3-ball, but that's it. We're sitting at 3-2 here in the second quarter. So the defense, the pressure that each team is applying is doing its job, but where are we going to find the offense now? It's been Hannah Bixler for the Lady Patriots, but where do we find it on the Clovers side?
Well, I think that's what they're continually talking about. Listen, we've had a lot of timeouts, and they're trying to control the game by these timeouts. They're using them early because it's still within striking distance. So they really managing the game by these timeouts to try to get these offenses to settle down and get into some flow, to answer your question.
So Cloverdale in the 3-2.
Listen, you got 2 teams that only average 30 points, so this is the way they play. But that's okay. A win's a win's a win if you could get one here tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many you score. If you win by 1, that's all you need.
The win bracket doesn't care about
that ball taped away by Haga, and she's going to get fouled from behind by Bixler. So once again, the defense. Cammie King will re-enter, the sophomore. Grace Temple's got a lot of good talent, young talent, on this Lady Patriots squad.
He took a timeout. This is good coaching. He had a player come over, set by the assistant coach, and he's talking to her exactly what she has done wrong. That's how you get better, is to get that personal coaching. You don't like to come out as a player, but it's important as a young team and a young player to get coached. That's what they're paid to do.
And you got to commend the players, Jan, that they're going over to the coaches saying, what did I do? What can I do better?
If you're a good player, you want to get better.
Absolutely.
And if you want to get better, you got to be coachable.
That ball knocked away. King comes back up with it, but hounded. Lots of green jerseys. She ends up with it. Kick out. York for 3. Front iron no good. Haga with the rebound. So 12-6 at 3:30 left here in the first half. Here's the man. They need to get the ball back in her hands, Jan.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, good spin move there. Had an open lane and just threw it to York.
That's just a little quicker than their tempo comfort is. And when you start to speed it up a little bit and that's not your comfort zone, you throw it away.
Taylor York went one-on-one with Emily Mann, and Mann couldn't get her feet set, so that's going to send Taylor York to the line.
So it puts a lot, there's not going to be a lot of free throws in this game probably, so it puts a lot of pressure to get some points. Here's where you can find some points if you can hit your free throws.
And she comes up short on the front end.
Back in for the Clovers, number 11, Gracie Haga.
Gracie Haga comes back in. And York can't hit either. That ball rebounded to Mallory Owen.
Yeah,
so
Owen's
she
a good
saves
rebound.
a possession.
Yep.
3 ball.
Oh.
In and out. But Owen there again, offensive rebound. Left hand got it.
Yes, sir. That time Cloverdale did not check out. Owen Valley just a little more on the boards. Got one.
And Jan, a lot of these Owen Valley points are coming off second chance opportunities.
Yeah, and if you're not shooting the ball, to your question earlier, you want to get some points, you're not shooting well, be aggressive on the offensive glass. And that's how Owen Valley's now found a few more points here in the second period.
Was talking with Coach J.J. Wade of Cloverdale before the game, and a little disheartening. He had 2 starters. Sydney Bernard and Aubrey Yoho went out early in the season, lost Sydney Bernard to a torn ACL in a scrimmage, and then Aubrey Yoho and there's a 3 ball.
And that's tough. It's tough when you lose some key players like that, but that's just part of the world, and you got that next man up mentality. But that's tough when you lose some key players. It really is.
Yeah, the 5'7" sophomore Aubrey Yoho, some hip trouble, and Sydney Bernard just a sophomore. So 2 young players projected as starters. And, Coach J.J. Wade just still so proud because he's got a short bench anyway. He's only playing 6-7 deep.
Right.
You lose 2 starters, so now you actually are only playing 6-7. So he was just very high on his athletes, and it's good to see. As you mentioned throughout this entire broadcast, and we're only not even to the first half yet, the coaching aspect of it is so important.
Such class guys. And listen, here's the other thing. You can sit and ask yourself why did it have to happen? And you're not going to do anything. Unfortunately, this is a game of injuries from time to time, and sometimes it seems like it plagues certain teams more than others. You can go a few years, never have one, then all of a sudden in 1 year he loses 2. So you just have to continue to be positive and coach through it, and he's that guy.
And you look at his roster, Jan, I mean, you have 4 sophomores, you have 3 freshmen.
There's your future.
So there's a lot to look forward to.
And they're watching you. And if you're not positive, how you expect them to be positive? That's to your point. He's just doing what a coach is supposed to do, and they're learning from it.
So the lead is double digits now, 11, 17-6. Here's Haga, once again hounded by Smith. And she tried to break the press. Couldn't do it. Bixler on the layup. Got it.
There's another, that's one of those dribble things. It's a hard habit to break, but you got to pass and move, or you're going to get trapped, especially when the pressure is like it is from the Patriots.
Someone on the Clovers has to take control out there on the court. You have Haga and you have Mann, the 2 seniors. And that ball just off the fingertips of York. That was kind of a 50-50 ball. But it'll stay with Cloverdale. Coming up on 2 minutes here in the first half. So now they can run the offense. Here's McSwine. Hounded by King. She got to get rid of it. Haga tried to split.
I think we got a foul. Yep. On number 5 on Owen, I believe.
Yeah, that'll be her second.
Foul on number 5, Mallory Owen, her second, team's 3rd.
Mallory Owen has been aggressive on the glass. Only a sophomore as herself. There she is again, poking the ball away.
Listen, I love the aggressiveness. So Always stay aggressive in basketball. Those players are just motors all the time. They just make things happen.
And a 5'9", good size.
Yeah.
So man trying to get position. There's a double team in the corner. Little break.
Oh, she had man posted too. They say it was off the Clovers.
That's going to stay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
I thought he pointed the other way. Okay.
Everybody else thought that too.
Well, at least they agree with me whether it was right or wrong.
And, it was in the hands of the Clovers and on the layup, but missed. Lily Smith had an open lane, but just a little heavy. But the Clovers couldn't collect it, so it's going to stay with Owen Valley. Now Smith will work the offense. They're just going to swing the top of that three-point arc. Oh, good look down
that's
low.
A great look.
And just couldn't finish, but she got the rebound, and I don't know, is that over the back? We'll see.
Well, you can go straight up if she's leaning over.
And it was. Yeah, it's going to be her third, Jim.
Yeah. So they said that if you go straight up, a lot of people want the over the back just because they're on the back side. That's not necessarily true. But if you come down, that's over the back. You can go straight up and be okay. And that's what he's trying to make a case here. Say, listen, she has a right to her position to go straight up. It's a kind of a judgment call how much you are leaning over the other player.
That's a great shot by our camera crew there and Coach Trace Temples. As Jan is describing exactly what was happening, we got the reaction. And he's still hot.
It's a tough call. There's a fine line between on the back and over the back. They're two different scenarios.
So we're approaching a minute. Bixler for three.
Oh, my.
In and out.
Man, they've had good shots, just hadn't fall.
So Haga tries to push. Clovers need a basket. Haga, good hesitate. Jumper, front iron, no good.
Not a bad shot, though. Good
She
little
got an open
15-footer.
look.
Yep.
Now Bixler. They're just going to swing it here, about almost 30 on the clock. Here's a pocket three. Smith no good. Back iron, York there for the rebound.
Got it.
Puts it up and good.
And, John, that's where they're getting their points. You talked about where you're going to find points. Be aggressive on the offensive glass, and they're getting second shot opportunities and putting them in.
Haga coming up on 10. Little miscommunication there. They got to move. 5 seconds. Here's man. Double team. Puts it up. Back iron no good. Rebound, and that'll end it. So a low-scoring first half, but a 15-point advantage for the Owen Valley Lady Patriots over the Cloverdale Clovers. We'll come back with some highlights. You're watching it on the IHSAA Sports Network.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Want lightning fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town, so you can download huge files in a flash, stream videos at blazing speeds, and game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast and contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
You can see it there, undefeated season. Winning its team in Indiana back in 1966,
Yes.
but we fast forward to 2024, and Cloverdale finds themselves down 15.
And we had a gentleman who came up and talked to us about that 1966 team, a Cloverdale finalist, and wanted some help, and we helped him. We found the guy that he was looking for, and I don't remember the guy's name, but we found it. But it was, after all these years, Cloverdale still has people, and that's kind of cool. I love that.
And I will say, now that after working with you, Jan, and see how you accomplished that whole feat of finding that gentleman's name, that Greg Rakestraw and Jan Bozier are my two phone-a-friends if I'm ever on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Indiana edition.
Difference between Greg wouldn't do that. I had to look it up on Google. So there's your difference between the two guys. Greg would have he would have been answered in nanoseconds.
Very true. The lead is 15 for the visiting Owen Valley Lady Patriots over the Cloverdale Clovers. Alongside my broadcast partner, Jan Bozier, I'm John Cupo. A happy new year to everybody on this first Friday of 2024. Wishing everybody a very prosperous start to this new calendar year. This is one of two that we have for you on the IHSAA Sports Network and Endeavor Communications, our good friends over there. And Jan, so we talked about this really the entire first half. As you can see, that 21 points, really not a lot for Owen Valley. They've struggled. They haven't been hitting a lot of shots. They've just been very active on the offensive glass. A lot of these 21 points have come from second chance opportunities, getting rebounds, being able to put the ball back in the bucket on those rebounds. Now we're looking at 6 points for the Clovers. They had the 1-3 by Emily Mann, and then a bucket underneath by Kelly McSwine, and then a 1 free throw. So where are we going to get offense if you're Coach J.J. Wade? Who are you looking towards? How do you get back into this ballgame?
Well, there's no magical formula. Clearly, Lady Patriots defense started out with a lot of pressure throughout, and just kind of forced Cloverdale to get out of tempo a little bit. I thought their defense got better in the second, but to answer your question about offense, they're talking about that now. And you highlighted the fact they've lost 2 key players, so they're still working through that. And they're going to be working through that clear up through sectional. So this just continues to be a working process for this offense, trying to figure. Obviously, I think the key is trying to find some more shots to man. She's clearly a young lady who has some ability. So if I'm coach, and I'm sure they're talking about it, is find her. But she's got to do her part too. She's got to move, get open. And she's, I think, a young lady who can provide some more offense.
And one thing that we did notice, and we called it out a couple times in the first and second quarters, was the ability of some Cloverdale players to able to get in the lane, controlled by man, finding them, making cuts into the lane. It's just a hesitation to make the shot as soon as it happens. It seemed they would get the ball, and then they would hesitate, and then you would have the Owen Valley Patriots collapse on them and forcing them to a kick out and not getting that easy shot.
Yeah, the key, I think, at the conversation at halftime for the Cloverdale girls is working their press breaker and not turning the ball over. And the key there is don't dribble. They did a little bit better job, but a few more times, though, they try to dribble. Rarely can you dribble through a press unless you're just one of those remarkable dribblers who can do that. The way most teams can break a press is to pass, get the ball to the middle. It gives you a lot of versatility of where you can throw the ball. So let's see if they can find a way to pass through this pressure that the Lady Patriots are providing.
The Bandits turn it into Funky Town, and heck, that's maybe where we are. We're at Tucker Court on the campus of Cloverdale High School. We'll take another break. We'll come back with some first half highlights right here on the IHSAA Sports Network.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Want lightning fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town. So you can download huge files in a flash. Stream videos at blazing speeds. And game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast and contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
Our first half highlights from Endeavor. And Jan, it was really just Owen Valley getting some open shots, but it was really just the hustle plays and the swarming defense that got them the buckets that they had.
Yeah, you don't always necessarily have to shoot a great percentage to win a basketball game, because I've seen many, I'm sure you have too, of games at the high school level that are flat out just won because you played good defense and pressure, and you turn that into a bucket just like that right there.
And really it was everything by this right here. It was number 20, the freshman, Hannah Bixler, leading all scorers with 9. And I mean, she's outscoring Cloverdale by herself by 3.
She's going to be special. Listen, to be able to have the confidence. I can remember when I was a freshman, to take the lead on the ball club, you have to have a personality and an attitude that can do that and not take a back seat as a freshman, especially to get respect from your sophomore, juniors, and seniors when you do so. It's something pretty cool, but it's not easy to do.
Something that we were kind of talking off camera during the break of this halftime is when we look at 2024, and we're starting fresh. Cloverdale at 2-13, Owen Valley at 4-13. Owen Valley is not that far removed from having really great basketball seasons, winning their sectional just a mere 4 or 5 years ago. And you go back 2009, okay, it's a little bit further, but semi-state.
Yeah.
Under the watchful eye of, I don't know if anybody remembers, Tom Anderson Sr. Coach led the Lady Patriots to a semi-state appearance, which is quite impressive. But the thing for Cloverdale, never advancing past a sectional. So Coach J.J. Wade, a young club, and maybe not this year with the injuries, but with how much talent he has in his back pocket, this is something to shoot for down the road.
Well, it is, and a lot of things have to go right, and he's been dealt a bad hand with losing 2 key players. That's the things you just can't blame for, or he may be, right there right now. But listen, you can have a good class, like a good sophomore, junior class that can win you 2 or 3 sectionals, and then there are times, just years, where you got to start all over again. It's just the part of coaching, and a lot of coaches will say they have done their best jobs coaching, but the record is far from looking good. And a lot of teams that are really good, you have a great record, they would tell you it wasn't necessarily their greatest coaching job.
Well, that young lady's enjoying her popcorn, so
I don't
that's
blame
a good
her.
shot. And maybe she's a future Clover
Listen,
here.
John, anytime there's food involved, people should be happy, and she was.
So we're
Good
underway.
pass.
Here's a shot. I think that was partially blocked. And it's going to go on the baseline, but no, that was touched by the Clover. So that's going to be Lady Patriots basketball here, just underway here in the third quarter.
Well, let's see what we talked at length about halftime adjustments, and so let's see what each team does. Will they stay with what they're doing, or did they find some adjustments that might help them?
So Taylor York, regular starters, but number 11, played a good first half, so she gets to start in a second. As as they did in the first. They're just going to swing this ball across the three-point line, try to find a seam. Ball knocked away. It's on the floor, diving bodies, and we'll have a jump ball.
Cloverdale, and you heard their coach say, get on the floor. And that's what you want to do defensively, is be aggressive, because at a minimum you might get a tie-up, and they did. The possessioner, I think, Owen Valley.
So Smith to orchestrate. And now the Clovers in a 3-2 zone. They're just going to be patient. Bixler caught. Luckily King was there to collect it. Now in the middle.
A lot of patience by the Patriots to see if they're going to come away with some points. Got the coffin corner. That's where you don't want to go, because that's exactly what happens. You use that inline and baseline as a defender, so you got to stay away from that coffin corner.
And Coach Trace Temple saves his freshman from disaster there, calls a 30-second timeout. So a minute 30. Possession really based right now with Owen Valley, but pressure's picked up. Cloverdale has really not played bad defense. Just it's been the second chance opportunities that has extended that 15-point lead for Owen Valley.
John, you and I were talking about the conference up there. The city's involved in that, and it means a lot to me, because I have a lot of grandparents that were in this whole community. Greencastle, Cloverdale, all this area was a lot of my relatives, so I'm very familiar with this area. Coming back here, I spent a lot of time as a youngster in this area, but not any time recently, but it's kind of cool to come back to this area.
Well, me being from the Indianapolis area, you know, you get that big city feel. You got a lot of communities, but you come out here, everybody's tight-knit, everybody knows each other. It's a real close-knit feel. I like it. Here's York now on the drive, but it was stripped away by Mann, saved. And there's a turnover for the Clovers. So the defense stays strong for Cloverdale. Haga breaks the press. Just looking for something. Here's Mann. Can she do it? On the drive.
Oh!
Almost got the three-point
sure
play,
did.
but she was aggressive. Oh, and they called that on the floor. Here's Haga in the corner against Smith. It's been a good matchup all game. Just a lot of dribbling right now. Haga breaks it, throws it up.
There.
Got it.
There you go. Stay with it.
So Amelia Haga finally gets past Lily Smith for a bucket. And now she applies a little pressure. I don't think there was a foul there. I just think Kaylin Green got her foot on the baseline.
Here comes that full court pressure again by the Lady Patriots. Man-to-man pressure.
They get it into man. They pass it around, and they get it over.
See, that's the way you break the press. You pass through the press. Much better job that time. Oh, that's going to be an illegal pick.
That's going to go on Emily Mann, her second. 5:24 here left in the third.
Coach Wade making a plea to the officials that feels like there's a little too much contact with the hands. We'll see if the officials agree or not.
Kaylin Green in the lane, throws it up. It's going to go on Sarah Nichols. Oh, that's Siri Ford. No, it is on Nichols. That's her third. So she has to be careful there. Lose some size with Nichols at 5'7". That sends Green to the line. Can't hit the front end.
Checking in for the Patriots, number 5, Mallory Owen.
Mallory Owen, who had a real nice first half, checks back in.
Yeah, she's a 5'9", average, just a sophomore, averages just about 5. So she's some future for the Lady Patriots for sure. One of the taller players.
And can't hit that. So free throws have been a problem for both teams throughout this one so far. That ball's going to stay with red. So they'll take it out from the baseline. Here's a 3-ball. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Haga.
That was a well-executed inbound play. Just didn't get it to fall, but I like the play.
Man's got to be careful.
Boy.
Try to use the pick. Smith falls down. Step back jumper, front iron, no good. Rebound by Owen. Green ran into trouble, and she literally ran into trouble. Turnover on traveling. So 4s across the board on time, 21-8. The lead is 13 for the Lady Patriots. Inbound, long pass, knocked away. Haga can't save it. So turnover for the Clovers.
Yeah, the Clovers honestly missed an opportunity there. They got the ball and just got a little careless with it. That's one you kind of wish you could have had back to get some momentum going here.
So they're going to swing it in the hands of Green. Elbow jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound Ford. So the Clovers doing a better job limiting the Patriots to just one shot. Man in the lane lost it. All on the ground, but picked up by Green. Now 2-on-1. She throws it up, and she's going to get fouled.
But she manufactures something there. Really didn't have a great look at it, but sometime offensively you can manufacture a foul. That's exactly what she does. Gets herself to the free throw line. You've seen players throughout the years, regardless of the level, John, of manufacturing a way to get to the free throw line, forcing the official to call that foul.
And she can't hit that one, but the bigger story right now, Jan, is that's Emily Mann's third. So she has to be real careful with 4:06 left here in the third. And that free throw missed. So Mann breaks the press by herself. 1-on-1, throws it up, no good, but she'll go to the line.
I'd like to see her do more of that. Lady Patriots did not stop ball, and she just takes it right at the hoop. She's got a little bit of a mismatch defensively on her, so the more she can get to the hoop, certainly the better her opportunities are going to be.
So Mann gets her 5th point, trims the lead to 12.
And the old magic, you talk about it all the time. Can you get this thing under 10 or near 10 to go into the 4th quarter? There you go.
She gets both.
Listen, another answer to your question about how you come up point, manufacture getting to the free throw line. Another opportunity. Offensive putbacks. Those are all different types of ways when you're not shooting the ball real well.
Here's Bixler for 3. Got it!
Wow, that's big. That's a good big-time 3. About the time Cloverdale had a little run here, there's a big answer.
So Bixler leading all scores and in double digits with a dozen. Haga for 3. Front iron, no good. Easy rebound for Owen. Good look underneath. Couldn't finish though. Owen rebounds again, but tied up with Mann.
I love the hustle. Both girls just playing hard, going hard at the ball.
Jump ball to the Clovers.
Call it a jump ball here. Watch this aggressive. My goodness.
Listen, I like it. I like it because that shows you how hard they're playing. And I like the call, quite honestly. There was no advantage there. I like the call.
Double team getting the hands of Mann. She'll take a long 3. Just got glass on that. Ball on the floor again. And we have a scrum. Lady Patriots basketball. So Cloverdale got it to 11, but then Hannah Bixler came up with a big 3-pointer to get the lead back to 14. And we're under 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Good bounce pass. Entry passes should be bounce pass if you can do that.
Poked away by Mann. It'll stay with the Lady Patriots. Ball tipped away. Keely McSwine, the freshman out there, number 24.
Good
look
pass.
underneath.
Yes, sir.
But Owen can't finish. Got the rebound and gets the three-point opportunity.
Really good entrance pass there, John. Really like the lead on that. Some of the best passes are in anticipation type passes where you give them a nice lead and allow them just to go right into the ball and take it to the hoop.
And she gets it. So Mallory Owen with 5. But she's done a lot more than that, Jan. She's just that big presence underneath. She's kept a lot of balls alive, second chance opportunities, but also with the 5 points. Good hustle here, but we're going to have a foul.
And that's unfortunate because Cloverdale has done a better job of passing through that. And once again, they go through that dribbling cycle, and it has a tendency to get them, and it did.
Foul on 31, Siri Ford, her second, team's 5th.
That foul on Siri Ford. So now every foul with 2:27 left here in the third quarter is going to send the Lady Patriots to the line. This will be Lily Smith.
Oops. Yeah, that's the new rule. It'll reset in the fourth quarter of play, but at least for the rest of this third quarter, they'll shoot free throws. Now, listen, you got to take advantage of the new rule. You got to really get attack mode so you can get there, because starting that fourth quarter, you start all over again. So from that standpoint, that's how you could use the new rule a little bit.
So Smith completes the back end for her first point. The lead is 18 now. Haga with a good hesitation, but cut off nicely by Owen. Back in the hands of Green. Haga, 3. Almost got it, no good. Rebound, York.
Man, you just want one of those to fall for her. She's worked so hard to get that 3 to go
York
in.
on the dribble, couldn't finish. And rebound ends up in the hands of Owen, threw it right in the face of Haga. And called for a travel.
Yep, they got the Patriots for a travel.
On a very interesting sequence of events there. Ends up in possession of Cloverdale.
Got it to the middle. See how you break the press? That's how you do it right there. They need to take that and just copy it. They got the ball right to the middle. You can go either wing, and it just allows you to break that press so much easier than dribbling through it.
Smith on the block. And Jan, it's safe to say we have a little bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it, but between number 1 Lily Smith and number 5 Melia Haga,
little battle going on.
They got something between each other. It's fun to watch.
My unofficial phrase is they're getting chippy. That's what I always call it. I like it. As long as it doesn't get it out of hand, playing hard, a little chippy, that's good for basketball.
That ball long. Haga with the rebound underneath. Owen got swatted by Mallory Owen.
Little chippy. Good timing, good call, all ball.
So Owen on the defensive end. Man working hard down in the post, trying to get that basketball.
Good ball fake.
Puts it up, top iron, that ball's rimming around, and it's rebounded by Kaylin Green.
Yeah,
now she'll push.
And that's a live ball. That's not out of bounds. It's only out of bounds if it goes all the way over.
Bixler found a seam.
Now, if it hits something up there, then Green, it's out of bounds. But just because it hits the top of the backboard and comes back in, that's still in play.
Foul on Gracie Lee, her second.
So that foul on Gracie Lee, her second. That's going to send Bixler to the line, see if she can get points 13 and 14. The game's leading scorer.
Yeah, that'd be a good game for her. Already in double figures.
And can't hit that one. Coach Trace Temples, now in his 8th year. And Bixler can't get that one, but she gets her own rebound, and she's going to try it again. This one on McSwine.
There's no mystery that she's always around the ball. You know, those types of players always find a way to be in the midst of the play. Those types of things are not easy. You don't coach that a lot. That's just somewhat of a mentality that, excuse me, that you have as a player, that you just are that type of hustling type player.
And she gets both of those. So they extend the lead to 20. Bixler leading all scores with 14. And we're coming up on a minute here, and there's a steal.
Good pass.
Good pass. Bixler, right hand. No good. Rebound, Haga. And stripped away, Owen. And she fumbled it, and she traveled.
Well, when the Lady Patriots kick in this pressure to that next gear level, they have a little knack here of really getting some shots out of that.
Long pass, got it over. Haga one-on-one with Smith.
Oh,
good
my.
pick. And Haga got a rebound, but my goodness.
That's like running into a brick wall. She sat there and took one for the team in that screen.
So Mallory Owen picks up her 4th.
2 shots for Millie Haga.
That's going to send Haga to the line. Got that one.
There you go.
And gets both. So Haga's got 4. Coming up on 42nd. Good backdoor cut. York with the finish.
That was pretty. That was a pinpoint pass.
30 seconds. Here's man off her boot. Haga picks it up. She's in trouble. Down the hands of man. Baseline. And we'll have a foul.
Both teams in bonus here for the next 19.7 seconds. Then we'll start the fouls all over again.
So man looking for points 7 and 8. She's leading Clovers with 6 points. She gets number 7.
In the game for Owen Valley, number 15, Elizabeth Hogan.
Elizabeth Hogan comes back in. She'll spell Kaylin Green for this final 19.7. And back iron no good.
Cloverdale ball.
And that's going to stay with the Clovers with 18.4. Try to trim this to 17. Man inbound. Ball tipped. And Lady Patriots basketball. Coming up on 10 seconds. Lily Smith in control. Here's Bixler. Hands it off to York. She's got to get it up. 2 seconds. And couldn't get a shot off.
Nope.
So a little miscommunication there to end the 3rd quarter. But Owen Valley extends the lead to 19. We'll take a break. You're watching it on the IHSAA Sports Network.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications. Technology for real people.
Endeavor Communications would like to say good luck to both the Owen Valley Patriots and Cloverdale Clovers. We are proud to be a part of this local event. Together with our members, Endeavor Communications is committed to helping our local community thrive. For more information about the communities we serve and services we offer, visit us at weendeavor.com. Com. Thank you so much for our partners at Endeavor. Do a wonderful job out this way. And here on the IHSAA Sports Network, we're watching the Owen Valley Lady Patriots hold a 19-point advantage.
And you didn't know they used me as a mascot, did you? Endeavor.
I did.
The turtle with the rocket on the back.
I love it. It reminded me of my old days.
That was me. You just didn't know
Jan,
that.
you don't need the rocket from what I've seen. Here's man down low. Kaylin Green picks up the foul. That'll send man to the line.
Well, let's see how we close out this fourth period. Clearly, the Lady Patriots set the tone early with their pressure defense. See if the Clovers can make any headway here.
And man touched every part of the rim and gets at the fall for her 8th point. And Taylor York going to come back in. Kaylin Green with 3 fouls.
Got the boys right after this, John. Doubleheader. I like these doubleheaders. I like it when the boys and the girls play together.
Man with 9. So the lead 17. Bixler thought about it. King in the lane. Hard jumper, no good. And who else is there?
Yep.
Mallory Owen.
Mallory Owen. She can, she can be in double figures. The more she can continue to stay around that rim, she can be in double figures very consistently.
Just a sophomore. Down low, good idea. Man had to save it. To the hands of Haga, blocked. No call. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball to the Patriots.
And J.J. Wade just kind of beside himself on that one.
Just wants a call. Just one call. Give me a call.
So here's Smith. Just looking for a seam. Working the pick. Here's King in the lane. And she traveled.
Traveling.
Man trying to get it in. Long pass. Mallory Owen was there. Knocked away.
Patriot ball.
And that must have gone off of, so I guess.
Yeah, it must have went off somebody's foot.
Owen hit that off of Sarah Nichols, who was trying to receive the pass.
I'm
so
with you,
good
Tom.
hustle.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think that's exactly what happened.
Smith got into trouble. Owen up top. Now York into the lane. And that's going to be a block. That was close. That was 50-50, but Taylor York, the recipient of 2 free throws.
It's a quick call, tough one for any official when it's a bang-bang type play. The defense needs to be set. Let's take a look here. Should be a good look at it. She was moving. That's a good call.
And York gets it. So Taylor York.
And even if it's a tie, it's going to be a blocking foul. You got to be there and be set to get that call.
York gets points 5 and 6 on that free throw try. So the lead now 21. It's the largest it's been. Ball knocked away into the hands of Cammie King. Stays with it. They'll swing it around. Looking for a cut. Now King into the lane. Puts it up. Back iron, no good. And a little scrum there, but it got into the hands. Gracie Lee tapped it to man. And she'll get it over the timeline. Ball loose, but in the hands of Nichols. And now the ball finally gets out of bounds. Really not a clean possession there at all, but it's going to stay with the Clovers.
Well, I mean, let's give the Lady Patriots a lot of credit because their pressure has deflected a lot. A stat you don't get is deflections, and they've deflected a lot of balls today defensively.
That was a dangerous pass. Emily Mann was trying to find Haga right in the middle, but there were 4 red jerseys there, but the was poked out of bounds by the Lady Patriots, so it's going to stay with the Clovers. Nice pass.
Yeah,
they couldn't finish.
They ran that play earlier. That is a good play, but they've not been able to sink one here.
Swine ended up with it. Now man. And are they going to count that?
Nope. Before the shot.
So on the floor,
Yep.
okay. It's on Taylor York. 2 team fouls, and that's a second on York. Lead is 21. Sure to stay with us after this one. There's a 3 ball.
Get in there.
Almost got in there. Back iron, no good, but good rebound by Nichols. Tries to go baseline, throws it up, no good. And Lady Patriot basketball. But we'll have the boys after this one from Endeavor and here on the IHSAA Sports Network. Stay with us.
Gym's starting to fill up.
Yeah, great crowd here on the first Friday of the new year. That ball poked away. York gets it. Good pressure. Oh, a little bit. Let's see what they call that on.
I think they called it on 5.
Double foul. We got 5 white. We got 11 red.
Calling the
So
double
that
foul.
double foul.
Yeah.
They were. You can see the elbow there. And my goodness.
That's a little bit of a no.
Then a little bit of body there, and okay. Things are picking up here at Tucker Court. Hang on, everyone. We still got 4:53 left. So they're going to call a timeout. We'll call a timeout. We'll let tempers settle down a little bit. You're watching the Owen Valley Lady Patriots have a 21-point advantage over the Cloverdale Clovers right here on the IHSAA Sports Network.
It's time to supercharge your internet with ridiculous speeds up to 1 gig from Endeavor. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by the latest Wi-Fi equipment. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Contact Endeavor and supercharge your internet today.
The advantage for the Lady Patriots is 21 over the Clovers of Cloverdale here on the campus, Cloverdale High School. Happy New Year, Jan.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you, sir. Jan Bozier, my broadcast partner
What
today.
else would we want to be doing tonight?
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely
couldn't be
nothing.
in a finer place. So happy to be here. Very cool gym.
I'm in my happy place when I'm at a basketball game.
And we got a good one here between the Lady Patriots and the Clovers. Still got one more to go. See the boys do it right after this here on the IHSAA Sports Network and our good friends at Endeavor. Sarah Nichols gets it down low. Here's man trying to work it. And that's going to go on Taylor York. It is.
That's her 4th.
So some foul troubles. Nichols, the Cloverdale has.
Get in there. There you go.
And that ball drops.
Boy, she's got a future ahead of her. She just does a lot of things really well for a sophomore. She's a tall young lady, good length. She's got a lot of potential and future ahead of her. See, right place, right time, and use the right hand. A lot of young people don't want to use that left hand if you're right-handed. And she does a really good job of all 3 aspects of that shot and then nails the free throw.
So she answers the 3 from Emily Mann, and Mallory Owen now in double digits with 10. Nichols had a wide open shot, didn't take it.
Good pass inside.
Man, back iron no good. Rebound by Green. She breaks the press, gets by herself. Good pass underneath. Owen finishes.
I'm telling you, you can make a living right there if you're in the right place at the right time and use the correct hand off the glass. You could literally be in double figures by doing nothing but the fundamentals of being in the right place.
But kudos to Kaylin Green
Yeah,
getting the
good pass.
rebound going coast to coast.
Yep.
And finding the wide open Owen for the layup. Now here's Man. Off back iron, no good. There for the rebound, but there's Taylor York.
You know, Man has hustled this whole game. She doesn't have a ton to show for it, but you know what? Kudos to her because she has played. All you ask your young kids is to play hard, and she has played hard this whole game.
Well, one thing Coach J.J. Wade does not have the advantage of is rotation.
Yeah.
Not a lot of bodies to spell his athletes on the floor, so these young ladies have played a lot of minutes tonight. But they are getting a lot of use out of those shoes that they're on their feet tonight. And a lot of credit. You mentioned it, Jan. They have been playing hard the whole 32 minutes. So Gracie Haga now to the contest. There's Green with a nice cut. Throws it up right hand, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's no good. Man with it. And good look ahead,
tough
but
pass.
just tipped away.
Yeah, tough pass.
Good recovery defense by Lily Smith to smack it away. And that's actually off the hands of Keely McSwine, so Lady Patriots basketball. Lead is 23.
Oh, man, it got lucky. She could have picked up
Bixler.
another foul.
Triple, got it.
Bingo.
The freshman.
The freshman, how many she got, John?
She's got 17.
That's a really strong night.
And she averages close to 9.
Yep.
So well above her average. Nice pass there. So Nichols was trying to work on the cut, but got knocked away by Mallory Owen.
Checking in for the Clovers, number 31, Siri Ford.
And Emily Mann gets a well-deserved rest with 2:42 left in this one. Taylor York.
Good
Good pass. Mallory Owen.
Mallory just making a living right, just running the floor and cashing in transition.
You know, we always say it in the boys' game, reward the big man for running down the court. Well, Mallory Owen. And here we go again. Lily Smith throws it up, no good. But Mallory Owen now with 14.
Foul on Millie Haga, her third. Team's fifth. At the line for two, Lily
Tried to
Smith.
crossover dribble and just really good quick hands by Lily Smith.
And she got it after it hit the heel. So Lily Smith now with the deuce.
Checking in for the Clovers, number 3, Reagan Harrison. Number 22, Megan Hallam.
Mallory Owen sitting down. Her coach gives her a high five, and rightfully so. You really like it when your young girls just really have a good night. That's great confidence builder for them.
So Regan Harrison comes in a 5'3" sophomore. Coach Wade giving these young Clovers some quality minutes. This is great experience for them. Nothing more valuable than touching the court as a young player. Now Miley Knierim.
Also in for the Patriots, Alex Martin and Miley Canary.
So that ball out of bounds. It's going to go to Cloverdale. The lead is 29. It's just been a rough night for Cloverdale, but they'll get another crack at it here at Tucker Court next Saturday against Greencastle and the Tiger Cubs. And Owen Valley will head out to Northview to take on the Knights also next Saturday, January 6th. Actually, that's tomorrow. So rest up, ladies. You got one. My calendar's all messed up. Here I am in 2024, and I'm looking ahead to next week, and they're playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So Coach J.J. Wade will be able to tell his team, you know, we just take a look. This is what we got on Friday. We got to reset. We'll do it again tomorrow. And Trace Temple's a minute and 25 seconds away from his 100th victory. Cammie King banks it off the glass for her 7th point. She's had a nice game.
Yeah, she really has.
Just a sophomore. Back iron, no good. So 32 got the rebound. Peyton Watkins for J.J. Wade. Another sophomore. That's Megan Halloran, number 22. Drive to the bucket.
There you go.
And there she goes. So just as I announced, the 5'5" freshman, she gets a cut to the lane, and she'll go to the line for the three-point play. And can't finish it, but Megan Halloran on a nice cut and drive, able to get on the board. Some pressure here. There's a drive to the cup, but that ball knocked away. 40 seconds.
Oh, that looked like it was going to go in, just a little short.
Elizabeth Hogan up ahead. Almost out of bounds. Hogan back with it, and she walked. So 20 seconds. And Maddie Amick, a 5'10" sophomore.
About 20 seconds left of this one, and Owen Valley's going to pick up their 5th victory of the year. That's certainly going to make them good. I think Cloverdale's going to walk away and say, listen, certainly not the game we wanted, but there were some things that certainly they had some improvement on. Over and back, the call went across the 10-second line.
And we'll see here. I'm sure that Owen Valley will probably just get it over the timeline and run the clock out. And they'll do just that. That's the final horn, and that'll do it for game one. So congratulations to Coach Trace Temples. He gets victory number 100 as a coach on his resume here for the Owen Valley Patriots as they move to 5-13, and the Cloverdale Clovers drop to 2-14, but both teams will get a crack at it tomorrow to advance. From our broadcast partner, Jane Bozier, I'm John Cupo. Stick with us because we're going to do it again. The boys are up next. Thank you, Endeavor. You're going to watch it on the IHSAA Sports Network.
Want lightning fast internet speeds? Choose Endeavor. Go from slow to whoa. From last to fast. And wait to great. Endeavor Communications is bringing the fastest internet speed in Indiana to your town. So you can download huge files in a flash. Stream videos at blazing speeds. And game online faster than you thought possible. Think fast and contact Endeavor Communications today at join.weendeavor.com.
Again?
Tortured by technology? Have no fear. Endeavor is here with Speed Geeks. Our Speed Geeks are expert technicians ready to rescue you from technology troubles. Our experts are here to get and keep your Wi-Fi running properly. We'll even make sure all of your devices stay connected. Give us a call or visit weendeavor.com to see if you're in our service area. Endeavor Communications, technology for real people.
did. Did he really try to dunk it?